We must be sensitive to the needs of our wives. We must be sensitive. We must listen to her. We must sit her down. We must have an ear on the ground to listen to the needs of that woman. Most women, most times, it is not money they need. Well, I'm talking about godly women. It's not money they need. What they need is that affection, that understanding. When a woman says, you know, honey, you know, this thing, you're coming back late all the time. And then you're not thinking, okay, this thing that this woman has been complaining about, what should I do in order to sort of minimize it? Or even to explain to her the reason why I'm always coming late. So rather, we get annoyed and the woman starts shouting, we start shouting. These are the little things that destroys relationships which ordinarily would have thrived. But because we don't have that understanding, we are doing it with our own human understanding, we, at the end of the day, we just sort of destroy the beautiful things that God has actually put in our hands to grow. Because there are children in that relationship. Those children, they will have their own children and of course children's children. So it's a generation. We are building a foundation for generations, up to 4th, 5th generations that are to come. So if the foundation today is grounded, is built, it's like a building that has a strong foundation with pillars and rocks and solidly grounded. No wind will push that foundation down. In the same way, we must strive to build successful relationships. We must be intentional. In building, we must be intentional. We mustn't think that love conquers all. We mustn't think that love conquers, oh, I love him, he loves me, and that's it. We must continue to work on our relationship. It's a daily thing. If our relationship today is rosy, we mustn't just realize that, okay, anyway, my husband is not giving me problems. I'm not giving him problems, we're happy. So we just relax. We must continue to think of ways to create, we must be creative in having a successful relationship. We must think of, okay, what do I do to make this woman happy? What do I do to make this woman happy? So building a successful relationship is a continuous thing. It's a continuous thing. You understand? It doesn't stop at today. We must continue to work on that relationship until Jesus comes. We take our cars out for MOT, depending on the expiry dates and all of that. And then we work on the car, and then we have expiry dates for our milk, our dairy products, our groceries. There are expiry dates for all of that. So the same way, if we leave our relationships to be static, without being creative and introducing things that will sweeten up the relationship, that relationship can go stale. It can go stale spiritually, it can go stale physically, it can go stale. And before we know it, you see the couples, they drift apart. And then little strange men and women will start introducing their interest. Like a man marries a woman and he thinks, okay, well, she's my wife now, and he never passes compliments to her. And then she goes out to work every day, and maybe her boss says, oh, you look smart today. You really look nice. Oh, look at you. And she's thinking, oh my God, my husband doesn't even say this to me. So these are little foxes that are introduced into marriages. And you think because he is a man, he doesn't need compliments. Our men also need compliments. Once in a while, he goes to the barber and comes and says, oh, sweetheart, oh, you're looking really nice. This is your haircut. This really suits you. Look at your suit, your tie. You know, we have to introduce compliments. Compliments, we need to show that we appreciate our spouses. These are the things that bond people together. And it brings about affection to relationships. And then another thing is being able to understand the needs of our spouses at each point in time. Being able to understand the needs of our spouses at each point in time. If you have lived with a man or a woman, understand their moods. Understand, oh, my husband usually, when he's watching football, he wouldn't want any distraction. So understand that. So if at that time you come to the man and say, oh, you know, there's something I want to discuss with you, he's not going to listen to you. He's not going to listen to you. Because like that is his time. He wants to watch football. We must be able to understand the needs of our spouses at each point in time. And then what are talking about all of this, what are the side effects of divorce and separation in relationships? If we